New farms are cropping up all over Connecticut.
And while the average age of a farmer is still in his or her late 50s, the younger group is now taking to the fields. News 8 Stephanie Simone live at our New Haven newsroom with that story. Stephanie?
Darren, and even though the winter months are keeping them indoors, they're working on their seedlings. But with this census, the country saw a 4% drop in crops. But here, it's been thriving.
So we use this thing called a dibble board to make little indentations in the soil.
Toby Fisher didn't have one 2 years ago. And he didn't use a pencil to slide tiny onion seeds into small holes. But if you learn anything as a new farmer, you learn from your mistakes.
Someone taught me this trick, and once you've done it the other way, once you do it this way, you realize that this is way less painstaking.
Along with Josiah Venter, the two rejuvenated Bethany's Rojo Farms 2 years ago. For 20 weeks, they'll deliver a $40 box full of their organic, locally grown vegetables.
Carrots, beets, chard, beans, peas.
And the list goes on.
Cucumbers, tomatoes, eggplants, potatoes.
Fisher's dining room is his winter greenhouse, and they've got about 2 acres once the snow melts.
The kind of farm to table and the local sustainable food movement in Connecticut is, on the rise.
The latest Department of Agriculture census shows they're not alone. More than 1,000 farms sprouted from 2007 to 2012, totaling nearly 6,000. They believe it's the demand for locally grown food.
You see it changing. It's a slow change, but it's happening for sure, yeah.
And while the average farmer's age hovers in the late 50s, more 25 to 34-year-olds are starting to plant in a place they grew up.
It's like, no, let's give back to where we started, and that feels good. It feels good to create the awareness here.
I'm passionate about it, and I want to get, I want more people to be eating local food.
And it's not just families getting their vegetables delivered. They say some New Haven restaurants are also buying from Rojo's Farms. In the newsroom, Stephanie Simone, News 8.